Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. We're learning more about what was originally called a suspicious death in West Hazelton. Officials are now saying the death is looking less suspicious and less questionable. Police were called to a home in the 100 block of East Green Street Wednesday afternoon to check on the welfare of a person who hadn't been seen for a while. Deputy Coroner Jeff Stock said the cause and manner of death for the elderly white female hasn't been determined yet, and it's still under investigation. Officials are also working to positively identify her. West Hazelton's police chief first said police initially thought it was a suspicious death, but upon further investigation, the initial suspicions surrounding the death have waned. Investigators are still investigating the unattended death to totally rule out foul play. Police say the woman lived alone. A corrections officer charged last week with assaulting a state police trooper faces more charges related to an incident at a bar earlier the same day. Police said 43-year-old John Franz, for no reason, grabbed a man by the neck and had to be forcibly pulled away after he tried to find him a ride home around 1:30 in the morning. Franz left a bar in his truck around an hour later, at which time the man saw a red laser on his dashboard coming from Franz's vehicle and thought he might have a gun. A 9mm pistol with a laser attached was found in Franz's truck, loaded once he was found in Girardville. Franz was charged with simple assault, disorderly conduct, recklessly endangering another person, harassment, and is suspended without pay from his position at SCI Frackville, pending the outcome of the criminal cases. A woman from Wilkes-Barre was arrested yesterday in connection with the death of a baby at a home in Shixin last year. 39-year-old Andrea Litter is charged with involuntary manslaughter for the death of her baby girl who died last November 2nd. Investigators say Litter gave birth to the girl at a home in Union Township. The woman told state police she didn't know she'd been pregnant. Court documents say the mother took the child, who was born alive, and placed her in a trash bag and left her outside. Litter later went to Wilkes-Barre General Hospital for a diabetic emergency, and that's when doctors discovered she had recently given birth. Police then found the baby dead back at the home in Shixin. Residents in Tresckow are being asked to boil their water after an issue occurred. According to Klein Township Municipal Authority, a loss of pressure had caused an interruption in water delivery service. Officials say the problems developed as crews were installing a new water line in Tresckow to eventually link to the two newest portions of the system in an effort to improve water quality. Crews are extending a line from the water tower at the Tresckow baseball fields, with the new lines going in. The authority is also placing 6 new fire hydrants in the first phase of that project. Again, residents in Tresckow being asked to boil their water. And there is also a boil water advisory in effect in Beaver Meadows. That after a water main break in that community. According to borough officials, there was a small break that occurred at 2nd and Church Streets. A contractor was working on the line to correct the leak. The Carbon County community will need 2 days of good samples, and officials say they can't test until Monday. The Hazelton City Zoning Board granted a special exception sought by a developer who wants to build a 24-apartment unit in a wooded area in the Heights section of the city. The proposed site on land between Berner Avenue, Carlton Avenue, East Street, and the former Military Reserve Building. The developers, John and Catherine Caputo's plan, calls for constructing 4 buildings that will house 6 garden apartments. However, some Heights residents are not happy with the ruling and plan to appeal to Luzerne County Court. A member of the Crestwood Area School Board is criticizing the new busing contract that was approved last month. Board member Barry Boone said the board and the contract ignores the recommendations from the State Auditor General. The board approved the deal with Reinheimer Bus Company August 30th after the company initially hired this spring for the 2019-20 school year. G. Davis Incorporated asked to delay the start of school because it couldn't field enough drivers. The district changed the first day of school for students from August 26th to September 3rd. The new deal with Reinheimer will cost $2.1 million this school year. The Davis deal, which would have followed all the recommendations from the State Auditor General, would have cost $2.6 million. Rush Township will be paying a little extra for garbage and recycling come 2020. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more from last night's meeting.
Rush Township supervisors awarded Tamaqua Transfer Recycling Incorporated's 5-year bid for $1,488,649. This hikes up the price to $193 per year, which is still cheaper than 80% of surrounding municipalities. Although this now means that costs will go up $13 for residents, the deal saves more money in the long run starting March 1st of 2020.
We haven't raised taxes since 2010. Our tax millage rate is 5.62, which means that on $100,000 residents in Rush Township pays $562 a year for their municipal services. If you see everything that's going on in Rush Township, every 2 years we're spending almost $1 million in infrastructure upgrades and repairs.
The township is always busy doing road, sewer, and stormwater inspections, different projects and their follow-ups, and working hard towards applying for grants over the next 5 years.
The only thing we ask is people to be patient. We spend a lot of money on making sure our roads are done right. Some residents do not believe it, but after we get done, because we survey them, elevations, all sorts of things to make sure that we are getting the road done right. If you're going to build a catapult and put bags of money in it and throw it at stuff, you're never going to accomplish anything. You have to use your noggin, you have to use engineering principles, and Sean and I have engineering backgrounds along with our engineer from Arrow. So we work diligently on it.
They're also working on their recreation at the same time, always looking for companies for park sponsorships.
We have one park that's in the western side of Rush Township in Greer. That's our summer lunch program, and we're in deep need of the pavilion being replaced because we took over the park from the Greer City Sunday School Trust, which was founded in 1892. So as you can see, Rush Township is a very old municipality. So many small communities, there might be 3 or 4 houses in it, but all of Rush Township is taken care of.
The second annual Rush Township Police 5K Run Walk's happening 10 a.m. Saturday, October 19th at the Hometown Farmers Market parking lot. Their second annual Trunk or Treat is from 1 to 4 p.m. Saturday, October 26th, same place. October's monthly meeting was pushed from the 17th until the 24th at 7 p.m. Reporting in Rush Township for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Coming up on WYLN News, awards handed out, plus awards coming up. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. An award-winning day, a very nice weekend too. Sunshine and the last gasp of summer. By the way, the fall equinox, Monday morning at 3:50 a.m. We'll be right back.
Get ready for the 164th Bloomsburg Fair, September 20th through the 28th. The action starts Friday, September 20th with Preview Day and harness racing. Then more harness racing, full pull production, tractor and truck pull, and the first full day of fair action Saturday, September 21st. The fun continues all week with nightly entertainment on the Weiss Market Grandstand and rides and carnival attractions from Amusements of America. Plus modified truck, SUV, minivan, and figure 8 racing Wednesday, September 25th. Horse pulling on Friday, September 27th. And the famous Demolition Derby Saturday, September 28th. Enjoy livestock, agriculture, horticulture, rabbits, poultry, arts, crafts, and more every day. And free entertainment throughout the fairgrounds all week long. Buy all-day ride passes, concert tickets, fair admission, and for a limited time, your weekly badges for just $35 at bloomsburgfair.com or call 570-387-4145. The 164th Bloomsburg Fair, September 20th through the 28th in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Visit bloomsburgfair.com today.
Zackel Chiropractic, East Broad Street in Hazleton has the health care you've been waiting for. Whether it's a chronic issue or something new, Sacco Chiropractic has the most up-to-date techniques and therapies to help with any ailment. From his days of playing football with the Cougars and then in college, Dr. Scott Sacco has an elite understanding of sports injuries and how to correct them. Whether you are an athlete, a weekend warrior, or a grandmother, we can help with multiple issues. Call today to see why relief is super, man. 570-497-4150.
Not one, but 2 awards were given to the Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton today for excellence in patient care. Our Julie Stefanovich has more on the awards and what they mean for the local hospital.
A representative from the American Heart Association visited Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton this morning to present awards to the staff and hospital officials. For the 11th consecutive year, the hospital received the Get with the Guidelines Stroke Gold Plus and Heart Failure Gold Plus Quality Achievement Awards.
I think the award speaks for the fact that we have an ongoing commitment to the care of our heart failure as well as our stroke patients. It's not just a one-time deal, if you will, that it's been something that we've been able to achieve for over a decade now.
The hospital is committed to improving the quality of life for both stroke and heart patients and helping them to manage their conditions.
And I think that's the key, is that it's not just centered in one particular location. I think it speaks for the fact that hospital-wide, we've learned how to really be proficient and achieve excellent results with the care of heart failure and stroke patients.
Achieving the awards from the Heart Association is a team effort.
It's not just the physicians, it's not just the nurses, but it's everybody that is employed here at Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton that contributes to these awards and contributes to the care of these patients.
LVH Hazleton also received the association's Target Stroke Honor Roll and the Target Heart Failure Honor Roll for the 7th consecutive year. Get with the Guidelines is the Heart Association's hospital-based quality improvement program. It provides hospitals with tools and resources to increase adherence to the latest research-based guidelines. In Hazleton for Wyln News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
It's time to cast your votes for an area organization that has been lending a helping hand to area children for decades. You guessed it, the Helping Hand Society of Hazleton, in the running as one of the area's organizations who was chosen to be the contender to receive $10,000 from Spherian Recruiting and Staffing Agency. It's part of their 10-year anniversary celebration.
Agency and the Frassinelli family are franchise licensee owners. They're celebrating 10 years of business this year, so they decided to do a 10K giveaway. They're going to do a gram for each year. So they picked organizations within their 8 different markets, and our local Spherion nominated us.
And voting for Helping Hand Society is easy.
You can go to, it takes 2 seconds, and just place a vote for Helping Hand Society. We're up against 8 other organizations from Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Lehigh Valley. It's based on the people's votes, and we just need our community to get out there and vote and help us win this for our kids.
And winning the $10,000 would certainly go a long way to help the kids at the school.
So much. It would help so much just with supplies and the programs, the playground.
So now's your chance. Get out and vote, or maybe I should say go online and vote for Helping Hands at Spherion.com/Frass10K giveaway. The deadline to vote for the organization is this coming Monday, September 20th, so don't wait. Do it now. The shutdown of 3 Mile Island, the site of the United States' worst commercial nuclear power plant, happened today. Exelon Corporation officials said the plant stopped producing electricity around noon today, following through on a decision that the Chicago-based energy giant made back in May after it became clear it would not get a financial rescue from Pennsylvania. 3 Mile Island's Unit 1 opened in 1974 and is licensed to operate through 2034, but Exelon complained that the plant is losing money in competitive electricity markets. 3 Mile Island also faces particularly different economics because the 1979 accident left it with just 1 reactor. Decommissioning it could take decades. No nuclear plant that was proposed after the accident has been successfully completed and put into operation in the United States. Today, the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry releasing its employment situation report for August. Pennsylvania's unemployment rate was unchanged from July at 3.9%, 1/10 of a percentage point above the record low that was held from April through June. The national rate at 3.7% was also unchanged in August. Pennsylvania's unemployment rate was down 3/10 of a percentage point from August 2018. We have now learned what's in that contract that kept the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins hockey team at Mohegan Sun Arena at Casey Plaza for another 10 years. According to the president of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, neither side got everything they wanted, but came away satisfied. The Penguins will pay $5,763 in rent for each home game. The AHL franchise has 38 home games scheduled for the 2019-2020 season. The home opener October 12th against the Utica Comets. The parties will split a $1 surcharge on non-premium tickets. There's no surcharge on suite and club seat tickets. A revenue-sharing agreement for advertising in the Inner Bowl was among the terms of the deal. It gave the Penguins exclusive control of advertising in the Inner Bowl of the arena during the home games, and it sets limits. The first $168,000 goes to the authority, the next $900,000 goes to the Penguins, and again, that Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins home opener is October 12th. Coming up on Glenn Summit's News Choice, the Week in Review, plus it's Week 5 of high school football. We'll have more. Stay with us.
Experience the beauty of the Valley Country Club and let them sponsor you for your next event. Toss the flowers and dance the night away with their course as your backdrop. Let Valley Country Club host your next special occasion, whether it's a bridal or baby shower, anniversary, celebration of life, pool party, charity fundraiser, business meeting, golf outing, corporate, private, or social event.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
Monday. Last Thursday, authorities converged at the property of William Morris, who has been missing since June of 2018. This past Monday, state police obtained a second search warrant for the property. Authorities informed the public last week that the missing person case was turned into a homicide investigation. Police spent time last Thursday digging in a burn pit in an area near the garage. First responders were called to the Hollow Road home Monday morning to answer a medical call. It was not known at the time if the search warrant and the medical call were related. Tuesday, the Drums woman accused in the murder-for-hire scheme pled guilty to solicitation to commit murder. 64-year-old Agnes Marsicano was charged with a felony count for allegedly orchestrating the slaying of her ex-husband, Dwight Bigging. Under a plea deal reached with prosecutors on Tuesday, she pled guilty but mentally ill to the charge. A Luzerne County judge accepted the plea, noting Marsicano has been diagnosed with major depressive disorder. The judge then imposed the agreed-upon sentence of 5 to 10 years in state prison. Prosecutors alleged that Marsicano offered to pay an undercover Hazleton police officer cash, jewelry, and her house on Old Turnpike Road in Drums in exchange for killing Bigging. She was remanded to serve her sentence. Wednesday, fire crews cut through the roof of an Oneida home on 3rd Street Tuesday evening as the blaze drew at least 50 firefighters and a dozen fire companies to the three-family structure. The fire call went out just before 6 p.m. The cause of the fire was ruled arson as state police at Frackville released a statement regarding the incident. The investigation revealed 39-year-old Dennis Antonelli was the fire starter after he became involved in an argument with his girlfriend, which led him to igniting papers located in a bedroom on fire, placing 5 individuals in danger at the time. Thursday, an announcement was made that Lehigh Valley Health Network will acquire Coordinated Health. Both organizations are based out of the Lehigh Valley area and both have an overwhelming presence in the greater Hazleton area. The deal is subject to regulatory review by federal and state agencies, a process which typically takes 30 to 60 days. Coordinated Health's financial condition has been deteriorating over the last year after the organization and its CEO agreed to pay $12.5 million to settle Justice Department claims that they fraudulently billed Medicare and other federal health care. Lehigh Valley Health Network, which has 18,000 employees, has been expanding through mergers and construction of hospitals from Pottsville to Hazleton to the Poconos. Friday, officials in West Hazleton are now saying a death investigation is looking less suspicious and less questionable. Police went to a home in the 100 block of East Green Street Wednesday afternoon to check on the welfare of a person who hadn't been seen for a while. The deputy coroner said the cause and manner of death for the elderly white female hasn't been determined yet and is still under investigation. Officials are also working to positively identify her. West Hazleton's police chief first said police initially thought it was a suspicious death, but upon further investigation, the initial suspicious surroundings of the death have been waned. Authorities are still investigating the unintended death to totally rule out foul play. This has been your Week in Review on Wyln News.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Hungry? Stop into Krugel's Georgetown Deli right next to the Big Cow, 720 Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard in Wilkes-Barre Township. You may know them for their great deli sandwiches and hoagies, but how about something from their new menu, like G-Town Scallops, Cheesy Crab Pretzel, Smoked Brisket, Smoked Wings with your choice of sauce, and more. And while you're there, don't forget to play Keno or other Pennsylvania Lottery games. Stop into Krugel's Georgetown Deli right next to the Big Cow, 720 Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard in Wilkes-Barre Township.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial, licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
And before we get to our sports coming up tonight, we want to make one correction that the Helping Hands story that we told you about, the voting will end the following Monday, which is September 30th. So you do have some time, but why put it off? Go right now and make sure you cast your vote. Well, tonight the Wyln sports crew is gearing up to bring you our live Friday night game from Harmon Guy Stadium in Hazleton. Tonight, join us for Wilkes-Barre at Hazleton. The game starts at 7. This is the first Hazleton will be taking on the new Wilkes-Barre area team. So make sure you join Marty Burns, Joe DeMelfi, and the entire Wyln sports team, the Wolfpack, taking on the Cougars tonight for what, of course, will be another great game right here. And that's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our Wyln News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln TV.
For 4 generations, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram has been treating their customers like family. Stop in to get the lowest financing options and best service around. Whether you're in need of a Ram pickup or have an active family lifestyle or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Tamaqua has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. Stop in for Jeep Adventure Days.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices,
plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-thru lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in the Hometown Village Square. S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.